Tonight on Closer Look, the search for Juanita Migwans, who went missing on Manitoulin Island back in October, is continuing. Sioux Today reporter Kenneth Armstrong has been following this story and joins us tonight from the Sioux. Kenneth, let's start with the backstory here. Take us back to October and what we know to date.
Well, Scott, I think what we know now about Juanita's disappearance and what we knew in October is about the same. The only thing that's changed is the date that she was last seen. Originally, it was October 2nd, but after the initial police news releases and the media coverage, somebody did say that they saw her on the 4th in Chigang First Nation. So that has changed, but otherwise, she's seemingly disappeared without a trace.
Kenneth, has there been any further information or developments regarding the possible theories of foul play or sex trafficking that were mentioned by the family and volunteers?
Not that I've seen, but as I understand it, it's a real concern of the family that maybe she has been somehow wrapped up in either of those things. When she went missing, she didn't have her bank card and she didn't have her phone, which are two items that police will use to track and find missing people. If they use their bank card somewhere, there's evidence of that. Or if they use their phone, they're sometimes able to track that. And she left without, or was taken without those items, which has really complicated matters for them. And I think everyone's just scratching their heads.
Now, back in November, the police chief of the Reserve Department said people were slamming doors in their faces. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I know. When I wrote that, the family, someone from the family, I think her aunt reached out to me and said, we're trying to keep this positive and whatnot. But it's a reality of the situation that people just were not seemingly cooperating with police, at least to the extent that the police were looking. And I'm not sure how much that has changed. But, obviously, the most important thing for the family is to find Juanita. And any cooperation that people can give is greatly appreciated.
Certainly. Now, the family is now renting billboards to assist in the awareness campaign. Has the crowdfunding seen any major updates, or have there been any notable contributions that could help with the search efforts, especially in terms of the additional billboard placements?
Yeah, so they're looking to add 3 billboards. There's 4 already on Manitoulin Island, and this crowdfunding effort is to add 3 more. One of them will be on Highway 17 between the Espanola turnoff and Sault Ste. Marie. Another one will be between Sudbury and Parry Sound. And another one will be going in another direction. And the estimate is it's going to be about $5,000 a year per billboard per year. So the $15,000 will go towards those 3 billboards. The last I looked, they had made over $5,800 of their $15,000 goal. So they have enough to fund one of those billboards right now. I saw one large donation from an anonymous person, $3,000. But yeah, it's obviously making some traction and getting them towards their goal.
I know a reward has been offered of $100,000. Kenneth, I'm wondering, any other leads or tips that have come in since the family started this billboard campaign?
Not that I know of. Speaking to one of the volunteers and fundraisers, she said basically no substantial tips have come in at all since the start of this. But the billboards that have gone up on Manitoulin Island have just been recently. So I think the idea is just to spark a memory, or somebody who saw something and didn't think it was important at the time, just to put those reminders out there for people to anything they can think of that can help bring Juanita home.
What about the role the community plays in these types of search efforts? Kenneth, any local organizations or groups that have been particularly supportive?
Well, Scott, I know that early on when she was missing, there was a candlelight vigil. And I've also seen mention of a group, Winnie's Angels, which is the family and friends who are trying to find Juanita, Winnie being a nickname or short name for Juanita. And it doesn't seem to have like a Facebook group or a website or anything at this point. But as time goes on and as the search continues for her, I'd probably expect that to gain some more traction.
You mentioned no website created as of yet, Kenneth. Is there a tip line maybe that authorities have launched that's available to the public?
Yeah, the OPP has set up a dedicated tip line. It's at 1-833-941-9010. And then also anyone with any information can also reach out to Crime Stoppers. Their number is 1-800-222-TIPS or ontariocrimestoppers.ca.
All right, there's Sue Today reporter Kenneth Armstrong joining us from Sault Ste. Marie on tonight's Closer Look.